Yeah.
Right after winning the national championship with Auburn, quarterback Cam Newton went to San Diego to begin training for the NFL Combine and his Pro Day, the two most important events leading up to the draft.
Let's look at some of this content here.
I'm a Lucky Charm connoisseur, you know? Hey, you want to know what's the kicker, though? Extra marshmallows.
That Lucky Charm, you like that stuff? You are what you eat.
Breakfast of champions.
When you look at the Combine being something like 10 to 13 days away from tomorrow, maybe the first week of March into the Pro Day, you grind hard. Like you said, you chop a lot of wood up to the 8th. If that's gonna be the fixed date, we're planning on still being based out here. Right, Cam? Cam?
Yeah.
Are you awake? Are you there?
I'm here, man.
The pro coaches are that's gonna be the most vicious workout. The most vicious. And they don't really care that you've had 4 or 5 days off or you just worked out yesterday. And those coaches try to go in there and they try to find ways not to write that check.
Gotta love it, man. Gotta love it. If this don't inspire you to do no work, I don't know what will.
These guys have just finished a great chapter of their life with college, only to meet the tallest hurdle they've ever seen before, and they get one shot to do it. There is a question about style of offense did he play in, how fast will he be able to acclimate, is he going to be a 2 or 3 year project, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. The main area of focus, preparing him to be a professional quarterback, and he's trying to get Cam comfortable coming out of center. Cam's system at Auburn was to put him in the gun and let him read things and create. In the NFL, every coach wants to know that they have a signal caller and a leader who can put their hands under center, read, function, process, organize on his way back to the launch point, not just to stay and hang at the launch point. Excellent. Organize, ground-based, same. I know a lot of people are gonna scoot close to the table to see, can this kid really drop, plant, and throw on time and organize?
Cam and Coach Whitfield have invited the media to watch him work out the following day and observe firsthand the progress he's made in San Diego.
Tomorrow is Cam's idea. The Combine's not for a few weeks, and instead of waiting, he says, you know what? I'd like to come out now. I don't really want to wait for when it's expected of me or any time after that. Give me a shot.
What they got to say about you now, little bro?
Auburn National Championship quarterback Cam Newton will hold a workout today in San Diego that's open to the media as he gets set for the NFL Draft in April. And ESPN NFL Draft insider Todd McShay joins us on
Show me some love, man.
Todd, your new mock draft is out today on ESPN.
Todd, come on, don't hurt me, man.
You still have him projected 10th overall to the Redskins. How much could today's workout in San Diego affect Newton's draft status at this point?
Linda, I have to say very little, if at all, because who's there is the big question. The NFL teams aren't allowed to send their scouts. No one is allowed to be there that ultimately makes a decision on draft day. I think holding this media workout will do just the opposite. If a team's on the bubble, teams are going to start to wonder, why is he doing this against the grain while everyone else is falling in line with the normal procedure?
Thanks again, Todd McShay. As I can always count on you, sir, for my morning motivation.
When we watch the Tom Brady's, the Peyton Mannings, I mean, it's evident, man. Those guys are masters of their art. I'm pretty sure Peyton Manning can't beat nobody in the league in the 40-yard dash, even this whole offensive line. But my man is sick with it, man. He is one of the best that does what he do. And that's not with athleticism. You know, he's just mechanically sound. February 10th is 1 month removed from January 10th. You know what happened January 10th. The national championship, Auburn Tigers. 1 month removed from Cam Newton's last snap. What has been his progression? How has he made that next step? I mean, he says he's making that next step, but how is he doing? How does he look? How does he take the 7-step, 5-step with a hitch? They say Cam Newton this, Cam Newton that. I don't see it. So I'm trying to give them what they don't see in me, you know? Man, the media say he can't do this. Well, I believe I can do it. As a matter of fact, I know I can do it. Well, you come see what I know I can do, and then you tell me what you think afterwards.
How far out are we? The questions about Cam Newton going into the draft are going to be the fundamental base that he has as a thrower. Is he a thrower or is he an athlete? And this is an opportunity for him to show everybody that he indeed is a good passer. The reality of this situation is that perception is going to drive Cam Newton a little bit. And the more he can get the media to perceive him as being a big-time NFL pro prospect, the better chances he has of going early in the first round.
Thank you for coming. Today is a snapshot of his training, so you're gonna see exactly how he warm up, exactly our routine. You'll see him bounce around. He is an excitable kid. He's fired up. We're gonna get started here at 10 o'clock. That's it. That's it. Push your pace a little bit, push your pace. Mini 5, just tempo, just tempo. Single threat, Rob. Shot. Double. Excellent. Hey, keep popping. Good work with the wingspan. Keep popping. That's it. Shot. Good shot. Good shot. We're gonna slide now to the passing part. We're way ahead of schedule, but that's where we are, so we're gonna go now with it. Hey, routes. Get organized up top. Spot, good placement. We'll get it. 7, attack it, attack it. Shot. We got 2 more, Cam.
Completion 1 means 7 incompletions, 3 drops. But a high level of difficulty throws. Every throw is a challenge throw. There's only 3 throws I didn't like, put it that way. This is one of those workouts that if scouts were here, they'd be slobbering.
You know, today was just a day for everybody to just see and get a glimpse of what I do on a day-to-day basis. But at the same time, you have to be mature enough to be able to work on your talent, you know, when nobody's not looking.
I heard Dilfer say 7 or 8 throws right there. That's quality, top shelf, NFL. He's talking about them seams, some skinnies, comebacks. That's why I want you to keep going nuts with them comebacks. Save some. Let's go get some of these 9s. Excellent.
Will I be ready for the combine? Yeah, you doggone right I'll be ready. And, you know, I don't want to have that feeling the night before the combine saying, man, I wish I could do something else. Every quarterback's my competition. And in this game, everything is competition, and it's either eat or be eaten. You know, work hard or you're going to get rolled over.
Cam, that's it, man. Home run. Home run.
Hey, but peep this, though. Everybody can't say they got a billboard of themselves, but I can.
Under Armour congratulates the 2010 Heisman Trophy winner Cam Newton.
Yes, sir. Let me introduce you to the 2 women in my life. You have Hattie Lou Newton, the manufacturer of the Cecil Newton. And you have Jackie Newton, the manufacturer of Cam Newton. There you go. I guarantee you, though, you go to a game, you ain't gonna hear that one, but you'll hear that one. You'll hear that one, boy.
That's what I go for, to chill. I'm not in church at that time.
Cam, how old were you when you wrote that paper for Sister Reed at church?
Oh, no, how old was I then? It had to be 12 or 13.
Yeah, 12, 13.
So the assignment was, write a paper about, what you want to be when you grow up. So I said, well, I want to go to high school, be an All-American, want to go to any school in Florida. Went to Florida. And at some point in my college career, I won a Heisman Trophy. Won the Heisman Trophy. And lo and behold,
it all came true.
The power in the tongue, I know what you say.
Right.
Yes.
With the help of the Lord.
Yes, a lot of help. This is the shrine right here, the Hall of Fame, every single helmet that all of us done played for. He got TSU, alma mater.
Yep. Tennessee State, not Troy State. Tennessee State.
Then went to Jacksonville Jaguars. My little brother went to Florida. Then after that, went to Blinn. Then after that, you already know what time it is. So, SEC Championship MVP. And of course, the O'Brien Award, Walter Camp Award, and my man, Mr. Heisman. Yeah, you ready? Let's get it in.
Heisman Trophy winning quarterback Cam Newton has promised to fully participate in all aspects of the process.
The one thing that I want it to be known is that, I want to be transparent through this whole thing. I don't have nothing to hide. If I have an opportunity to let a person evaluate me as a person, not something that has been stereotyped, I think their perception about me would change. I'm willing to take that risk.
Newton is currently ranked 7th on Mel Kiper Jr.'s big board. And the transparency he talked about also refers to concerns about self-entitlement, pay-for-play allegations involving his father, 2008 arrest for stealing a fellow student's laptop while he was at Florida. And Newton knows he will be grilled on these things. So let's bring in...
Me and my father has had long talks a lot of times throughout this past year. It was extremely hard for me to see a person that was extremely influential in my life to be tarnished in the media.
Newton became the first Heisman Trophy winner from Auburn since running back Bo Jackson won the coveted award in '85, and he won it by a landslide. The Tigers would then go on to win the BCS title game, 22-19, over the Oregon Ducks.
Through it all, me and my father still had an excellent relationship. What brought me comfort at night through that time was talking to him and seeing the confidence that he had in his voice. I would call him, I was like, Pop, you all right, man? He's like, yeah, man, I'm all right, man. I ain't gonna let these people get me down. And I'm like, okay, all right, then. Well, if you ain't gonna let them get you down, they ain't gonna let them get me down. Then I wish I could show that, Cecil Newton is not what you see when you Google Cecil Newton.
Neither did his mother.
If I'm blessed to have kids, to have a son, I'm gonna be the same father figure that my father was for me. Just step the game up, man. Step the game up, G.
Step it up. This is a Rolex. Thank you.
Not a Polex.
A Rolex. Oh, it is a Rolex.
Yeah, I was just joking. Yeah. Wow. They gave me this during the David O'Brien Award, and I wanted you to have it.
My first Rolex watch. Thanks, Cam.
On the next 3 for the show.
All your life, you've been watching the Combine. You got your ultimate opportunity tomorrow. It don't matter what's been said, what's gonna be said. That's the one thing. Your opportunity is tomorrow morning.